Got like over 100 people on there now.
Okay.
So it's just, like as soon as I made that post and a couple other posts,
There you go.
blew up in an hour. So I got a pretty.
And when you're ready to host USC tournaments, let me know.
I'll let you know. I don't know.
I can direct them.
Yeah, I don't know if those kids are there yet, but we'll get them there. Actually, most of them already knew how to play. We had maybe 3 kids there who had no idea, and one of them probably should have been there. He was a 6-year-old. He was more, he just wasn't focused on it at all. I think it was more his dad.
We have another person in this club that joined who's stronger than I am, and he got to spend some time.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
It's going to take a little while. It's not something that happens overnight with him. I don't want him discouraged. That's why I think this is a great idea, especially.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that for sure.
Yeah.
Because he does love it.
It's the Facebook group is Volusia Youth Chess Club. That's what we called it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I'll request that.
All right. Everybody, the pairings are up.
It's just tea.
That's
I
great.
feel hot.
So you and me. All right. We have everybody.
All right, well,
We got your sets.
you're ready
Your
to
sets.
come out, okay?
Everybody got set clock? Need some more?
Right, and the check rate over here. Isn't that an acting spot? And what's funny is I studied Boga. I like Boga. And then I sang, why did this guy lose? And then I came to this guy named Alakine. And I studied the match, and Alakine was shredded.
Gabriel,
Like,
you
oh,
are playing
how is this possible? How did he beat Boga?
right behind
My
you.
favorite all-time chess game.
Mike, Mike, you're on board 1 over here,
Thank
and
you.
you're playing Sean.
Clinton Mill.
Clinton.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you can spin. If you want to be on that side, you just spin.
No, that's fine.
All right, Sean, you're white against Mike.
Yeah, okay.
We've done this before.
Yeah, I think so. Once.
I played you in the first round last time.
Oh, yeah, the first round. Yeah.
And it wasn't our
Civil
first
War.
one. Yeah.
Okay, and you're white?
Yeah.
Are you Paige, Gabriel? Pete? Pace, Gabriel. Okay, I'm playing Pace, this guy,
Yep, that's Gabriel.
and I have white.
Yes.
I have. Just, you want to just switch? Oh,
Trey, you're playing Kenny.
do we have a clock?
I get you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you, Richard.
Trey.
Trey, right next to you. Yep. Arnold, you're playing Richard.
And you get choice of which side.
There's no Andrew tonight, no Ed.
No, yeah, Ed just sent me a text that he couldn't make it. Andrew, I'm a little.
Is that okay?
Must have something else.
Okay.
Sorry to learn, trying to
Anthony,
learn
just tell
people's
us when
names.
we can start.
Yeah.
You go ahead and start.
Okay.
I can get your clock.
Go ahead and hit the clock.
Use your head.
Alright, so I have this.
I have a glass.
Hey, how do you feel about using the old school clock? Don't mind me. Just trying to figure out what we're gonna put board to.
Do you want it set for 13 as well to make up for the?
No, I captured the queen. So you can't pass on. Remember, I said queen takes over. No, the queen. No, mine. David's figuring, I don't know who it is.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
You can't rotate skin. See the fence?
Right. Okay. What would you determine?
Night takes king. Night. King's here now. Check. Check. I think this is check. Okay. Did you want to try funding?
Okay, now. Let's see what we do back now. Just go there.
Before we leave the damage step, I will cast Ancient Stone Idol. 12 with flash. This goes up with a 3%. When it dies, it goes That's picking on me.
That's not sneaking in when
You
you're
picking
sitting
on
there
me?
like attacking the 7 creatures.
You remember that picking on me? No, it was not.
He's been telling you to hit with exactly the 7 creatures. That's that.
I'm like talking about that. What was that one creature you were saying about? Clone? Yeah. The clone? Yeah, just one number.
Sorry.
No.
It's here. I'm gonna move it here.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Check.
Yeah, we see that pretty nice.
Oh, you just bought them. Sure.
Yeah. No, no, no.
What is the name of the big red card for your family? Yeah.
Well, if I could make somebody like you would think, puzzle door, I could say that more.
Wait, you got morals?
It was interesting though.
Yeah, that was a lot better than the last game.
I needed more time to really calculate that.
Yeah. You had plenty of time compared with me, though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean.
That's the kind of thing we sit there for 5 or 10 minutes and just
Yeah.
calculate.
Yeah.
Right, those go over there, I think.
I suppose they do now.
So I just was showing Clinton a game
Yeah.
that you might like. It was played by a grandmaster, world champion, Alexander Alyekin.
Mm-hmm.
And he was black. It's a quick game.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a great game.
It is. Well, I started to tell
I'm seeing
you,
it for the first time, but I was like,
if you can, my favorite all-time game. I mean, it's the Evergreen and all that other kind of stuff. But Alyekin played in the 1924 tournament, which had all the great players all at one time. And he played Richard Reddy.
Reddy was a great player.
And Reddy opened with Knight
Hypermodern.
Hypermodern. And that game against Reddy is just absolutely incredible. I mean, it goes down to 30, 40 moves, and there's finally just a fork that's an end of like a 10-move series of calculations.
I take it you read Alekine's My Best Games of Chess?
I did, yes.
Everybody reads that who's good. I better read that book.
I stopped recommending that because all those games, other than Richard Reddy's, were all classical. And now everybody is playing Sicilians and King's Indians and so on and so forth. So, but now that everybody's playing E4, E5 again.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, now normally you play the two knights or the Gioco piano.
Yeah, so D6?
But instead he did this.
Yeah.
And probably the best move is just play D4. But he played here, which is a logical
He's
move.
playing a Philodor.
He is, but nobody don't put the knight on C6 with the Philodor. You put it on
that's
G7.
Okay.
Because when he gets to E5, D4 is going to hit you.
That's true. That's true.
And now suddenly he plays this.
Pay attention. This is a beautiful game, by the way.
So then he now comes out here attacking this pawn.
Yeah.
So he defends it.
Yeah, makes sense.
He attacks the pawn again. So he defends it. Looks like everything's going perfectly fine for black. But he now takes the pawn. Check. He's down a piece right at the moment. But then he takes this pawn, forking the rook and the knight. He wins the knight back. He's up, white's up 2 points.
Yeah. That's a nice combination.
Oh, but it gets better. But wait,
But
there's
what
more.
he does is,
Wait, there's more.
remember,
It's not
Alyekin's
over
winning
yet.
this as black. he gives up the exchange. Did you watch this from the beginning?
I haven't seen this far.
So now, what's
Queen here,
Queen here, yeah.
threatening
Threatening
mate.
mate, but he just stops the mate.
So he thinks.
He threatens the mate again.
Uh-huh.
He takes it.
But wait, there's more.
Right here, threatening the mate again. If he takes, check, rook takes. The material's equal, but white's much worse off. But white has this little thing.
But now, it's like,
And now he attacks the queen.
And then checkmate.
oh,
Beautiful.
That's my favorite miniature game of all time.
very nice.
Can I show you a game?
Sure.
Okay, let me get it. This is between, I'm going full. But this is between Anderson against Steinitz. It's in Vienna in 1886, right?
Just before Paul Morphy really came on.
And it's Anderson's white, William Steinitz is black. And here we go. I'll just go through it.
Yeah,
If that's
that's good. Do you want to sit?
Sure, please, I'll show you. Wait, I like this game because what happened is Anderson wanted to blow him off. Steinitz is new. It's like his first tournament.
Yeah.
And Steinitz is holding on for dear life, but he hangs on. But watch what he does. I love this game because it's, okay, Anderson's white. I don't know if you know who Anderson is.
Yeah.
And
I do.
Steinitz.
In
Which
fact,
Anderson? Wolf Anderson or someone else?
No, Ulf Anderson's the hockey
1886.
player.
Hey, this is 18.
Okay.
This
yeah.
is
He
1873.
was one of the ones that played either the Evergreen game or one of the other really classics.
So Anderson's white, right? And see, he's doing the same thing. See, Steinitz is doing that same defense that you just talked about. And then, ready? Now Steinitz takes the pawn.
Oh, that doesn't look very sound.
D4, right? B6,
Rookie.
rook D1, D5. Knight takes E5, right?
Makes sense.
And then castles. So I think Steinitz is doing pretty good as black. Bishop to B3, C6.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I'm sorry, where should it go?
Back to here, attacking the knight and getting over to there with the queen here.
Okay, so I guess
Anyway, but that's fine.
C6, then knight to D2, and then knight to D6. But Steinitz is defending. Knight to F1, right? Knight to D7, knight to D3, rook to E8. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, I'm just lucky.
then rook takes E8, knight takes E8, bishop to F4, bishop to C7, queen to F3, bishop takes bishop. But wait, queen takes, then knight to F8. But what I'm in,
Steinitz.
what?
Typical Steinitz.
But
yeah.
Steinitz, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but it's like rook to E1,
He had to get his bishop out. So that makes
knight to E6, knight to
It
E3,
was really well done. And I
bishop to E6. But he's playing defensive. Have you noticed that? Bishop to C2,
right, finally gets him on the right diagonal.
queen to C7, H4, and Anderson's trying to attack, but Steinitz isn't letting him. Rook to E8, right? Queen to G5, knight to G6, and if you see something, queen to G3, he backs up, pinning, right? And then queen to D8. H5 attacking the knight, and then
Also preventing it from being captured.
knight to F8,
Temporarily.
and then A4. So I don't know what Anderson's doing, attacking on two wings at
I
the
don't know
same
where they
time.
forced her.
H6,
They had to stop H6 by white.
oh, okay, F3, and then A5. So Steinitz is like just defending but not doing anything. Queen to F4, knight to H7,
Yep, gotta get the knight out.
knight to E5. I thought this was a very nice outpost for Anderson. Queen to C7,
G4, and Anderson's pushing, right? He's like a
He's do-
knight to G5, and Steinitz is just defending, you know what I mean? King to G2, he's pushing forward, and then ready for this move? B6. Just Steinitz is, what the hell are you doing, Steinitz? I don't know what the hell you're doing. But what else is he going to do? Queen
So
to
what I
G.
would have done, just as an aside, instead of king G2, I would brought the queen back to H2, and then played F4, and then G5.
But he goes queen to G3, right? And then, ready for this? Steinitz counterattacks.
Yeah, now he's got some time. He's got some space.
Queen to F2,
Oh, he's got to attack. He can't.
queen to D8, bishop to B1, queen to B8, bishop to C2, C takes D4, C takes D4,
I lost.
Rook C8.
B5,
B5 good too.
A takes B5. I won.
You played Mike next.
A takes B5, queen takes B5, right? Rook to A1, queen to B6, attacking this pawn, right? Now watch this, queen to D2, and that now F6, knight to G6. Now wait till you see this. Queen takes B2, and here Anderson sets a trap and goes knight to E7. Check. It's a trap. Do you see it?
Yeah, rook takes, bishop check.
Exactly. He can't take the knight. And guess what? Steinitz doesn't take. Here,
Knight check.
here, here,
Just force the draw.
here, here, draw green. What do you think of that, Ken? Is that crazy or
Yeah,
what?
it's crazy.
But I just thought, and I'm sure there's errors on, but I thought it was weird that Steinitz plays this game where, anyway.
Steinitz is known for retreating his pieces back to the first rank.
And that's what he did here, didn't he? And yet Anderson didn't seem to take advantage of it, did he?
There's a famous Steinitz story you might like.
I like Steinitz.
So Steinitz wins the world championship or whatever, and he goes off on a sea cruise. And it just so happens it's like a class A player who's got a set and he's trying to play anybody he can. And of course he's beating everybody, so he's giving them queen odds at this stage. And Steinitz is passing by, he says, play me. He doesn't know Steinitz is. So he sits down and Steinitz deliberately throws the game. And so the guy, sits back with it. And Steinitz says, well, you had a really unfair advantage. Yes. I was playing queen odds. How did I have an advantage? So you had an extra square you could move your king to. And the guy says, well, you think it's so good, you try it. Of course he did.
Queen odds you had an extra square you could move your king to.
That's good. But anyway, I've been studying the Steinitz, and I noticed that he does a lot of defense. I mean,
Absolutely.
his defense is incredible.
Absolutely.
And they said Anderson was frustrated because he's trying to break through, and Steinitz just kind of, So are we playing?
We're going.
Okay, and do I get black?
I believe so. You can look up on the board there. Anyway,
I get black, yes, sir. Let me put my stuff back there. Okay. Let me try to give you a better game than I gave you last time.
you gave me a good enough game last time.
Okay, good.
I'd be happy with a repeat.
Okay, let's do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll try to come up with something original. But remember when I said I was playing Steinitz? I'm trying to play like him, which is very defensive. I was looking through his games. He's defensive. He just comes out. I mean, I thought Anderson's a good player. You know what I mean? And Anderson didn't really beat him, did he?
No, Anderson didn't have a plan. He sort of expanded on the king side, but he didn't really attack.
But Steinitz didn't let him. Are you ready?
I'm all set.
Thank you, sir. Anthony, how do you start this?
Just hit your, yeah, just that.
It's working now.
It's working.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, good. Now we have clock. Now.
Okay.
Now I'm in trouble.
Then again, copies. 16. If the grape shot is copied, it wouldn't. Like if you a copy grape shot, I'm pretty sure that grape shot would still have. Yeah, yeah. That'd be ridiculous.
Although if you have like 1,000 years store,
Yeah, then
that's an additional
that's. Jessica? Oh.
and then all nature cards came out.
Yeah.
So we just pull these out.
Magecraft was definitely one of my favorite things.
Yeah. Because Sabine flashback in the past, my first instance was flashback.
I got Mark Page Emeritus and Storm
Yeah.
Bangers.
You put Storm on this?
Oh yeah, yeah. You play your whole deck at that.
Yeah.
You're still going at it?
Literally, yeah. Yeah.
I'm hoping this doesn't do that.
It's fine, that's fine.
He's running control. He's not gonna allow you to do that.
I don't want to have one of those numbers. I specifically didn't put any extra first parts in them because like you guys just
Check.
That I definitely want.
at least.
I didn't put it in this. I just really want
You're not even gonna help us out.
One day to kill three. Is that like or is that no, that's the two man. No, the one man to deal 2 damage. One man to deal 3. That's lightning strike. Yeah.
Every time the spell gets popped, Oh, wow, these are all really This is actually scarier than that in my opinion. Wait, Commando? Yeah. As a partner pair? Oh yeah. These are there's definitely a lot of pop. I didn't see a harmonic by it, so you guys are saying. Oh, he's in there. Here he is. That was one side you guys later, I guess. There's no copy. Trying to get it from my cup. Yo, yeah. I have a giant one. How much is giant one? $30. Appreciate it. The Apple card is like 100. You still use it? The freaking phone one you don't have? Nobody wants to buy it. Why? Nobody wants to buy it. Because nobody wants to spend money on it. Yeah. Nobody wants to pay for it. I just want to get rid of it. I'll give you a No. There's no limit. No. I'm just saying. I don't know. $4.
I don't know if this is right, but
Switch. Oh, I thought you were I've seen it before. Yeah, I found it like sealed in box for a price. It's sealed in box. Let's go for like 380.
Then I was like, I don't really do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was my Christmas. That was the surprise. Because I was kind of sort of just sitting there like, 2 weeks? You're like, yeah, 2 weeks. You're like,
Give me now. Seal up and touch, please.
I was like, I walked out my license straight and like, same thing, just 1 minute cheaper.
On the sleeves.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready. I go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, gosh. 3-year-old.
I resign. Good game. Thank you. Nice job. Yeah.
if I can be helpful at all.
Sure.
Yeah, I was listening to one, bro. Oh my god.
So, in the Slav, which is what you were trying to, this is still premature.
Yeah, that's. I just realized that.
But just sometimes you just have take, you still have just the night attacks opponent. So normally you just play this in the Slav at that point. It wasn't exactly a Slav.
No, what happened is I got mixed up. I was trying to play a Stonewall, but I didn't want my bishop. I didn't want my bishop in. So my whole idea was get the bishop out and let's do this Stonewall.
And you could have done the Stonewall this way, but I hadn't played D4 yet.
Yeah,
So
so
I would
that's.
have played D3 and E4. So
But that's where I got messed up, and then I realized, holy crap, now I'm in trouble. The bishop out. I
you just had to continue. And then if we do this, we're back in a Slav. And
Right.
if
Yeah, it's that bishop. Yeah, the problem is I'm trying to get such an edge that I'm messing up.
Did you finish your game?
I lost.
There's a video I want to show you. anti-vigilism.
Oh, yeah. Show him too. He comes up with these videos. What's happening is they're just allowing lawlessness in
In New
America.
York, and especially San Francisco.
And it's just, it's got
You
stuff.
can
It's,
steal up to $100
what
worth of stuff.
did you hear the guy pushed the girl into the subway and she
I did,
died and they let him go?
Yes.
I was like, yeah, let
That I
him
didn't know.
And it pisses me off. Let him go. I'd chop his head off. But anyway,
He just got out of jail too.
you know what I'd do to him, but you don't,
Yeah. Oh, anyway, look at this.
Oh, show him too because he needs.
Okay.
He's a New York cop, by the way, retired.
Formerly from the Bronx, by the way.
Huh?
I'm formerly from the Bronx.
He's from the Bronx. He used to
We're
patrol
about-
the
No,
Bronx.
I was from Queens.
Queens. My wife's from Queens, Richmond Hill.
So was I. Oh wow. It's a
But
funny world.
but anyway,
I worked in Harlem and in Brooklyn.
well, let's see what's happened. It's this lawlessness has got to
So
stop.
you see, it's a carjacking. You see, carjacking their car. So he forces him and his girlfriend out of the car. So he's out of the car, and his girlfriend getting out of the car. Takes out a gun and starts shooting.
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's gone.
Well, yeah, she actually saved it. He's dead.
Yep.
She got her car back.
How did he get dead?
Huh?
How did he die?
She shot him.
Oh, I
Well,
didn't see she had a gun.
She had a gun.
No, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay, but the point is, that's what you get when you carjack. But the point, and look, that guy doesn't even look like a citizen. He looks legal.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and you know, Biden's letting everybody come into the country. Biden, he said, I don't want students to go to Florida because they could spread the virus. But it's okay to have people coming from the southern border spreading the virus. He's a hypocrite. Biden is the worst damn president I have ever seen.
Well, we knew that was going to be the case. But it was everybody voting against Trump, not for Biden.
But I knew Biden was bad. I just knew Biden.
I knew too. I mean, he's too old. He's a bit senile.
And now that, you know, his son Hunter got $1 billion from the Chinese.
I know, and they refused to even look
And
into it.
and now that Durham, right? Durham. Now here's the kicker: Barr. You know who made Barr? Bush. Right. So what happened? Why Trump allowed Barr to be appointed, I don't know. But what's funny is before the election, when Trump was running against Biden, Bush made the statement, I'll vote for Condoleezza Rice before I vote for Trump. You didn't have to say that statement, Bush, because you heard Trump and helped Biden. It's like, I'm mad at the Bushes because it's like, if you're a Republican, where's your loyalty? You're going to vote for Condoleezza Rice, really? You know, and that's where I get annoyed. I really get annoyed at that crap. You know what I mean? Now, here's the kicker. So the Bush family is anti-Trump. So who do they appoint as the Attorney General? Barr. And Barr, being part of the Bush family, was never loyal to Trump. And what does Barr do? He appoints Durham, who's a Democrat, who donated to Hillary's campaign, who donated to Biden's campaign, who donated to Obama's campaign. He's a Democrat. And you would put a Democrat, Durham, to investigate the Russian collusion, the coup against America, the falsified visa documents where Comey signed off illegally and should go to jail. I mean, it was outrageous.
You're like this one.
But do you see what I'm getting at? I'm sorry, I shouldn't get pumped.
I was in Florida, and I said, I missed the Bronx, so I broke the windows, told the radio, and left a note that hope this helps.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. But anyway, I get frustrated.
Are you from New York? as well?
Believe it or not, this is my weird story. Everybody in my family was born in Brooklyn, New York, except me. My dad is in the army, so I was born in Germany. But my whole family comes from New York, Long Island, Bronx. You know, used to vote for the Brooklyn Dodgers. You know, yada yada yada. But
my parents, for whatever reason, were Brooklyn Dodger fans.
So was my father
and my dad.
And I grew up in the 50s. My brother was the Yankees fan. And so I suffered for like a decade.
Well, then you can vote for both. I don't care what you say. I vote for the Yankees. You can vote for both. I mean, they're New York teams. But yeah, even Giuliani said you could vote. You could vote for both. Giuliani said, and I love Giuliani. To me, he's a governor. I mean, he was the best governor. I mean, Giuliani. We need Giuliani back in New York to start breaking heads and kicking butts.
His son is actually running for.
Can I show you another game?
Absolutely.
I'll show you another game. This one I liked. This one I liked. Hang on.
What's your name again?
Mike.
Mike Arnold.
Okay, this is Steinitz again, but this is showing more of his tactical ability. Okay, Steinitz is white. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Steinitz is white. So
Sicilian.
Yes.
Very rare back in that time. Holzing was known.
Now you ready to see what Steinitz does, which is really bizarre.
Actually, this is the most common played move today.
Is it really?
It's the Rossolino variation.
Oh,
And it's probably the best against knight c6.
Oh, and I just figured Steinitz doesn't know what the hell he's doing. That's what I
Well,
figured.
back then, it was unusual,
And then his opponent plays this.
which is the normal response, by the way.
And then Steinitz counts.
Yeah.
And then this. And then Steinitz plays this. So I figured he's mixing up his theory. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, right? And then e5.
Okay.
And then he just bang.
Yeah, that's unusual.
And then e takes d4. C takes d4.
Knight takes
d4. Knight takes d4.
Yeah.
Pawn takes d4.
Yeah.
And then, ready for this? e5. Now, if he takes a pawn, Steinitz said, boom, I'll pin it, right? So his opponent plays this, right?
I'm curious, what does he do against queen a5?
Whose move is it now? Let's see here. I guess he could just play knight to here.
He's going to drive him away. I'm just showing how normal play. He probably retreated knight here, and then castles, and black is much better.
Okay.
Anyway, just
See, I don't know. Okay, so what's going on here?
anyway, what did he do?
Let's see. Knight takes d4, pawn takes d4, e5, knight e7.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go to c6 with that knight.
Then bishop to g4. Castle. And then queen takes d4, Steinitz takes the pawn, right? Knight to c6. Queen to h4. Oh, here's the other thing I forgot to mention. By playing knight to c6, the queen's being threatened.
Yeah, I knew. I could see.
And then he goes here. He doesn't want to exchange his queen. And then queen to b6.
That would give him a nice way.
And then knight to c3, guarding it, right? And then bishop takes e5, right?
Ooh, doesn't have time for that. I'm thinking we should take with the knight, but go ahead.
Rook from a to e1. Steinitz plays that.
Because now he's threatening to take the bishop because of the weak black squares.
But are you ready for this? Now, his opponent takes a knight.
Ooh,
Pawn takes, and then his opponent takes the bishop. So he's up a piece, right?
yeah, but he's going to mating that.
And then he goes here.
Yeah.
Steinitz goes here. His opponent goes here, right? And then this is the kicker. Steinitz takes a rook. Bang. King takes queen. Bishop here. King here. And bang. I mean, I thought that was an interesting game. What do you think?
Yeah, he can't give up this bishop, as you can see.
But it is played in 1850.
I would assume they would know back then. But you know what I thought was the best book I ever read
What's that?
when I was starting? It was Nimzovich, My System.
Okay.
Because it told you about weak squares, double pawns. It helped you as you look at a position to see where the weaknesses were and what you didn't want to do to create weaknesses. And then the other book I read, which is probably out of print, was incredible. This would have been around 1955. It was a book by
Thank you for that video.
Irving Chernev.
I've read all his books. Irving Chernev. I've read Logical Step, Move by Move, Logical Chess, Move by Move. I read his How to Think Ahead in Chess, where he taught me the Stonewall, which I was trying to play against you, and he taught me the Lasker defense and the Sicilian defense. And I read the one where he rates the champions. That's beautiful. Kappa, he rated best. Fisher, he rated like third best. Alicante, he rated second. You know, and did you see that book? That was beautiful.
No.
Yeah, I've read all Chernard's books.
I think
I
this
love.
is Chernard. The name of the book is Point Count Chess.
Okay, I haven't got that yet.
And what they do is they assign points.
Do I get to keep this? Oh, I owe this guy so much. Thank you. I'm going to put this in my. Yep.
Positive and negative points for your position in terms of backward pawn, the weak square, under development, all kinds of stuff. And what's absolutely amazing about that, because it really helps you look at any position and see where the strengths and weaknesses are. It's exactly the same thing that chess computers today use to evaluate positions.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he was like 30 years ahead of his time.
Well, maybe I should stop reading Steinitz because it's obviously not helping me. It's like, I mean,
no, it's okay. Just
I love Steinitz. So I mean,
yeah, you should look at what you like. What I found helpful, and I'm an unusual person. You either need to.
Oh, and you're right. I have I'll show you the Steinitz, how he does the Petrov. You want to see where he does it?
Sure.
Okay, Steinitz is black here. E4, E5, knight to F3, D6. D6,
Oh,
I'm
so
sorry.
it's not the Petrov, it's the Philidor.
D4, knight to D7. So he does what you say.
The Philidor.
Then here, and then Steinitz plays bishop D7.
E7.
His opponent goes here, and then
Normal
Steinitz
is bishop here, which is called a Hanahan variation.
and then he says knight from G to F6. That's the way Steinitz plays this. Bishop to E2, and then Steinitz castles. So, I mean, castles for white, and then Steinitz plays C6.
Sure, he's got an excellent position here because white played too slow. He needs the bishop here to go after this.
But his opponent played here, and then Steinitz plays here.
Right, and I was going to say H3 would be the move I'd be playing in that position.
Bishop to C1, and then he goes back. Then A5, and then rook to E8, Steinitz plays. D5, and then knight to C5, Steinitz plays. And then knight to D2, and then bishop to F8. But that's the way Steinitz plays as black. And I was starting to fall in love with his stuff, but apparently it's not helping me.
So it's hard to say. I think as a beginning player, other than seeing whatever games you can, you need to focus on one defense for white, one defense for black, and one set of lines for white, whatever opening you pick. And specialize in them so you don't get surprised and you can see what's going on, you understand the depth of it. That's one approach, and then you add on to that. That's probably the most common approach. The other approach is to look and play all kinds of stuff, knowing you're going to lose a lot of games maybe that way. But it gives you a complete breadth of what's possible. Like here, I'm looking at this.
Okay.
I'm looking at first probably to stop any further, and
then you just counterpunch, right?
You counterpunch, and
keep countering.
Actually, I should go back because I'm wrong.
Okay.
What you should do in this position is hit the knight immediately. You want to expand over here. You want to get A6, E5. You want to get a rook over.
And you know what? What I would do is I don't like going back here to block the bishop. I'd go here, and if you want to give me a 2-bishop advantage for a broken up king side, have at it.
That's true, but he doesn't do that. He comes here.
That's fine. I'm happy.
You actually know. This is
Bishop
really this here. He doesn't even got to the bishop.
You get the next one, don't you?
It was right on the minute.
Oh, okay, nope, okay, fine. Fine, I'll give it to you. I'll play the side. Keep counterattacking no matter how much it hurts. Here. Okay. And at this point, you're threatening.
Actually, it's on square.
Okay, so they're gonna go here. Then I'm gonna go and take.
Oh, yeah, we just finished our game.
That's fine.
As soon as they're done. I'm getting you.
You can see you're open all here. The material may be equal, but you've got all kinds of weaknesses.
I rarely see all 70 of them. No. They also eat
Where is Black's pain?
Good old times, he did that to me so many times.
If they have no next to me, they have to get it.
I won, Tony.
Alright, I get this.
Alright, draw 2. Back in my hand. And what grade was it? So back in my hand and I cast it once. Wait, so I'm just draw 2. Treasures for mana. So you crack it, right? That's all. Yeah, you crack one.
Oh, but they put them in the same one.
I'm sure I'm missing a lot of good moves. But
On both sides, yeah. But like Tara says, you gotta be active.
Oh, yeah, Rich, this one really did in the middle of that game. Like, it's not doing it now.
Since you're cracking my shit, I'll throw it.
Surely can take here, right?
I mean, it's back now.
Two treasures.
Maybe. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Oh, even better yet.
There you are.
Yeah, I probably couldn't allow that.
Hard to keep track of
Put them in there.
Yeah, can't do that. You are right. I gotta wait to do that. Maybe it's here.
I ain't doing anything. I get cards and treasure.
Straggler, okay, and
I got it.
Alright, I got what you need. No, great, you got a well, my friend accommodated everybody. You are playing Sean.
Could I just? I think I can hold this upon down. And I got to be careful that back row mates are not going to recapture with the rook. So I will have to capture with the knight. That's all four straight.
Danny, you're playing Arnold. Arnold's right there with the.
Oh, I'm not a pawn down. I thought I was a pawn down.
One down too.
But I'm not.
You convinced me you were a one down.
But you get the idea. In other words, I've got to be active. And that's Steinitz would be active, even giving up material to be active. And now what I'm going to do is give luft, so you don't mate me, and there's no real threat of a white square, so I would luft. Well, that may be bad. I will luft this one. Reinforce the pawn. Yeah, no, damn, it is bad. But I don't think it matters.
No, I got the file. That's part of the problem.
Okay, that's fine. You got.
And I also have the only outside pass pawn.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Okay, you got this one.
Again, I haven't figured everything out about it.
It might be.
Oh, we're playing on the opposite sides?
I'm sorry?
You're all playing on the opposite sides?
No,
Actually, yes.
well, he's helping me with my Philodor.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, wait.
No, we're not playing it. And thank you for helping me with this because I like the Philodor defense. And can you tell? I'm trying to be like Steinitz, but apparently I'm lacking a lot of Steinitz flair. You know. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you that back row because I saw Steinitz give that back row up.
Yeah, this one I can see it's at the bones. So as long as you guys
Check.
both know, you
I'll
know,
just
it's gonna
step
be
up.
adding 3 seconds to your clock. You guys okay with that?
Check, and I can step up again.
You really have to think about it to understand the difference.
If you see that.
Okay, see what I mean? I'm still working out the lines and stuff.
Think about it.
And you drop your rook.
You guys are
Oh,
welcome to play
that's
over
true.
here.
But anyway,
Yes.
Glad I'm not the only one who wonders.
I'm playing you? Okay.
No, you're playing Cody. I'm playing. I
Okay.
got.
I'm
But
assuming
thank
I
you.
played black.
But you see, I'm trying to work out the Steinitz ideas, and I got a long way to go. But I enjoy Steinitz, and I know.
So, just very quickly,
Yeah.
if I can take 1 more minute.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not playing. I had the
He's teaching me, Anthony. I'm actually learning from this guy. He's great. Thank you, sir, for teaching me. I appreciate it.
Without going into great detail,
Yeah.
the people who are playing at Philodor today
Right.
don't play it the way you are playing it
Okay. I'm playing it wrong though.
because this line is known to favor white.
Wait, okay. And what? That's bishop to c4 on what move? And my pen doesn't work. That's,
On move 4.
oh, it does right. Oh, so on move 4, White's going to play bishop to c4.
That's
and
it,
4?
yes.
Okay, let me put an arrow here and say bishop. Oh, no.
And this is known to favor white.
Okay.
It's called the Hannum variation. As a result, black normally has to play this move to stop knight.
Okay, is that after bishop to c4 at
Yes.
h6? All right, I'll write that in.
Right
See,
there.
Anthony, this guy's helping me.
I'm glad.
Now, the
I'm
way,
getting free
the
lunch.
way
Should I
they,
pay you?
the way they
Buy
play
your
it
coat? No.
today
Right.
is as follows.
And I do love playing this. I think it's a good opening if you play.
Is they start out playing it as a Pirc defense, okay? And now what they do is they play this. The exchange and the exchange of queens just ending after c6, king c7 is perfectly playable for black. But now you'll notice that now knight g5 you can castle because you just had to play this. So people who are playing the Philodor today, this is generally the move order they use.
Okay, got it. That's why the perk then, and you can transpose. Got it.
Yes, of course you play something else.
And Steinitz didn't play the perk.
No, well back then they were just playing the Philodor directly.
So I got holes in my opening repertoire because of Steinitz.
But it's going to happen. Anytime you look at some of these old games, they didn't realize what was the best.
But you admit he does play pretty good chess.
Oh, absolutely. Probably some a lot better chess than I ever did.
Well, listen, thank you.
You're welcome.
I added to my notebook tonight. This is good. Let me get it. So, yeah.
If Tony's you and me,
What? Yeah.
You're playing me.
I will listen to anything you have to say.
I am black.
so I will say something I didn't tell you before. I do play the English from time to time. However, I don't like against the English this move.
Really?
For 2 reasons. It's sound. I can prove to you it's sound. But secondly, this is played by all the king pawn opening players
That I know, yeah.
who play against the Sicilian.
Yep.
So what I do, just to tell you what I do, I play knight here to prevent this, and then I play
Yeah,
c5.
I've been doing that in times, but then I get into this, and I don't like to play Catalan. So, but I get what you're saying, and I have been moving around. I need to solidify exactly
Yes,
the
at
position
any
I
rate,
wanna
I thought I
get
would at
into.
least mention that.
Oh, I
too.
thank you. Yes. Well, it lets me know that I'm on the right track of what I'm
And,
studying.
the reasoning why I don't normally play it,
Mhm.
I do it in poster, but I don't normally play it in TV games. Because you always get these E5 players, and there's a lot of good ones. Afterwards, I'll show you an example of them.
Okay. We went well. We'll see.
Yeah, it gives time.
Just hit play. Yep. And there it goes. And I'll take this as a unit.
I go straight down theory.
Oh, good.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
I mean, it is cheating stuff into play. I mean, it's literally cheating. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, you got me.
I know the bayonet attack inside and out.
I should have played h6 sooner.
Yes,
That
h6
was
before
all.
knight h5.
Yeah,
That theory I know. That's
Good.
different.
congratulations. I'll take you back to the.
You did go, yeah, you played at e5. I'll show you what mine is.
Go.
You go all the way back. You only see people come here.
This is the normal thing. Even Hans Berliner, who is the world champion 5 times in postal chess,
Yeah.
that's the one he always beat all the Russians with. I'm sorry. I'm not hitting
Oh, you
collapse.
just, oh, okay.
I didn't need to hit collapse. Yeah, if you just take a second and look.
How bad would I do?
No, you played the only move you had.
Okay.
It's right now you have 2 pawns, you have holes like on d4 and d3.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a rook coming here.
Mm-hmm.
And black has no weaknesses.
Right. How do you evaluate the 2 bishops? Do you
have to
think I
have
have over evaluated them?
You do in the fact that your white squared bishop is blocked.
Blocked in, yeah.
But anyway, just try to explain. This is real easy for black to play.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta stop doing that.
Okay. Right, this.
Don't be greedy, Ozzy.
It to me it feels like a Maroxy bind position, Maroxy bind-ish.
It's not.
Right, so
Damn,
you have 2 on there.
stop doing that.
You have 2 on there. I can't bring my knight back, and have to bring it back to ruin the pawn structure. Or I can take the knight with the bishop, and now I've left with a better bishop.
It's not a Maroxy because the Maroxy doesn't have the pawn on e5. It's got the fianchetto instead. You can see how easy black's moves were here.
Yes.
When I played English, I played 2G3, just so you know, because this line.
You immediately go to G3.
But that has some disadvantages about it as well.
I had some guys that were playing H5 and just because kept doing the same things over and over again every time I did G3, and it just busted my general position and came in and made it.
We can play further in this if you want, or I can show you the G3 lines.
Show me whatever. I will listen. I will.
Anyway, that's one of the reasons why I don't like. There's another reason, by the way, for that is I've never been able to. Do you play G6 now?
Yeah.
I've never been able to find a reputation for the
Computer says that, and I played it, and I'm happy with it. The blind bishop takes. You take that way.
In response to that, let's try and see if I can fish for something.
Or by the way, I probably, because I'm showing you C5.
You play. It's so neat because you have the same ideas that I've studied, but you have different moves behind it.
Here.
Mhm.
Here, right. Well, this is a well-known line, which I think is fine for black.
Yeah, that's that one probably occurs most often.
Okay, so let me come back. G3, which is what I would normally play, is here. Bishop G2 makes sense, right? But then there's this.
Okay, yeah.
Now, having played white for all these years, this is always considered to be the best move.
Makes sense.
Takes, queens, but this is a perfectly acceptable game.
Oh, so this is the one where you were saying the king takes it.
It's
Similar. This frustrates me.
Similar but different. It's the same thing.
I've tried to do this, and it just absolutely frustrates me that they can get away with that. And then, yeah, and I'm either exchanging or I'm moving back. Come back here. You get an active position. I'm going to castle long, and you're safe. Yes, this frustrates me.
And by the way,
like
this is my ninja. But
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I don't like facing E5. But fortunately, nobody's playing it these days.
Yeah. I've tried playing E5 against it, and I haven't had much luck. If somebody,
I'm sorry, I didn't show you what. So hang on. You made one of the not key moves. So let's go back to that again.
E5.
No, G3.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
G7. Mr. G2.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
D4.
D4.
Okay. Now, knight takes. What you do now is you play the knight out. And then he plays here. So now you have.
This is a check Pirk, isn't it? I've played this defense before.
Check Pirk is normally with both ones like that. This is more it's an older form of the English. But as you can see, black's going to play here and castle. Eventually he'll take. He'll play A5, knight C5. But he has no real weaknesses. I just wanted you to at least know.
No, I'm telling you, anything that you talk about, I will listen. I can tell when somebody knows their chess, and I intend to listen.
Go and play Squid Game in the meantime.
You want to wait this time?
You can do it. You can do C4 if you want. I'll just do this time.
In this case, I would just move back here. Most likely
So it's now relaxing.
Now we're in. Well, this isn't quite because I have to take.
You can't play E4.
I'll see.
And that's fine.
It's very fast.
Now you blocked in here, the bishop. And
Well, it does hit board wide.
amongst other things, there's a number of lines here, but amongst other things, there's a transposing into the Grunfeld.
This looks like a Panoff Bachmann isn't it?
It is similar to the Panobachman, yes. It's actually a direct transposition into a Grunfeld where white plays E3 instead of capturing in D5 or any of the other lines of the Grunfeld. And the problem with this for white is that black does not have a lot of weaknesses, and white's going to end up with the isolated pawn. So at the grandmaster level, this is what they would play.
Yeah, no problem.
One of the masters said, if you're afraid to play with the isolated pawn, you shouldn't play chess. Who was it?
You're also gonna draw a yeah. This is a lot. That's why I would.
I forget what those things used to do. Yeah, it's not what I was supposed to do. Let's go back. I was trying to remember what I'm supposed to do there. And then
there are diastomes there.
maybe the right idea is just to take.
Yeah.
And then play E6.
And at one point, once they were out here somewhere, then I thought I pulled those pawns out, right?
Actually, you might want to keep from on those. They're very strong there. Sometimes the threat is more stronger than its execution. And on top of that, a strong piece doesn't. You don't necessarily want to end up to getting rid of a strong piece. If, for example, I sometimes have knights on the 5th rank that no one can end up knocking out. I was like, there's no reason for me to end up exchanging that if I can help it. It's doing me a lot of good. It's putting pressure on my opponent. For example, and this is just a
so I get one pass.
This knight here, very is protected.
Most endgames favor black,
Still a
so
lot of spaces. See what kind of.
Yeah, with the isolated pawn.
Yeah, exactly. You can see what can do. Pawns end up kicking it.
by the way, in the opening, if you wanted to get the Maraxi, you needed to play D4. When I did this, D4 on there, then E4.
Right away.
Right away.
Yeah, but then you got the did you play C5 early?
No. Then if I play C5, you play knight F3.
Yeah, but that black has more control of the chance of into a purse.
Now, if you go into a King's Indian, because you got the 3 pawns there. But yeah, not a pure at that point.
You don't mind.
Invited me to end up
And you're attacking the queen.
pushing my pawns forward until I.
You can. There's
When here? You mean like this now?
Not now.
oh, if you used to it, I would have just taken the bishop, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Because the bishop wasn't there yet.
And now,
Now I could play knight D5, and then I'd get the choice of playing the bishop takes F3, let him take the queen,
No,
then
yeah.
attack the knight.
Yeah, then it's my
Or take the knight. If he comes with the queen, then retreat the bishop and get that. If he takes the bishop, then take that one.
yeah, I was just totally overlooking the bishop.
deliberately advanced.
I think that this is-
I think you're right.
So like, they're putting pushes and pieces towards you and creates false positions. Because it's from the not something you
You're the
come up
healthiest,
with.
so I'm gonna hit you with 6.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you for 6. And fast
Charmed it on this side.
Here, and this.
goes like that. Then we basically say that. Dude, oh wait, I'm military tower.
Okay, yeah.
Good. I forgot what's part of
Oh, I tracked you.
You can get down to an even end game, but that's about it.
Yeah, that play for draw.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
5. Just because I have value. And these go back.
Oh, I think we played him. He replayed him. He's good. I don't know if you've heard of this, but I'm
Gonna make me calculate. I don't want to have to do that.
Sure.
I think that
The simplest is just this. I think. I'm trying to think again.
so that allows me to get rid of this.
It does.
They're correct, the queen always goes around far.
Started again.
Fearless Liberator is a 2/4 with ghosts. Hey, you got take this Fearless Liberator, he's a Sky Sovereign Console flagship.
Okay, so we would have taken more damage than we wiped them.
You want to come here, but then you just exchange and then you attack my
Not
bishop.
saying.
That's right. It is a trap.
Yeah, one was killed out of them. I attacked you with it. 2/2, yeah, 1/1, just like walk 1/1. Whatever. Yeah. Now, one try to
Raw. Man.
I was actually supposed to
I want to do that. I can do that. That way, get worse.
And tap 2 of these. Tap this. Rule block.
I can't play my rocks. Damn it! No! I can't play my taking rocks. Whoa. Can't play my rocks.
Yeah.
Hi. And I pass my turn.
Play that turn. Wow, my first mountain. It's just,
I mean the passive.
We're gonna hit you so hard.
I'm gonna hit you. Don't hook you hard in the lip.
Listen,
It's a dragon. Yeah.
Real paper. We were Sakushima, copy of
Yeah, that's what I'm wait.
That's why he's $25. Look.
I know. That's why we stopped the future. I'm gonna go on that.
Twice, he's beaten me once.
I do it. You got propaganda. What am I doing? I'm gonna swing you for 7 and you can 2. Hey, look.
Story of my life, man.
Spreading the love past turn.
Richard once. It doesn't matter. Some of these guys should take it really serious.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Todd, body him.
Wait, hold on. Read books on it. You have a book, My System.
Wait, you have black?
I'm out.
89 years later.
Oh, yeah.
I bought it, ordered it, never read it. And he gave it to me. He doesn't even play chess. I waited.
Stop yelling.
I got my new war.
Actually, 2 reasons. Okay. I mean, I have a foot.
Well, I think you mean me.
Oh.
Nobody done.
Each creature. Yeah. So what? Take 2? Well, it enters. It says creatures can't attack you unless their ability is 2, so you're still technically
Well, player. Yeah, he doesn't declare it. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not good.
If you're
Yeah, can be.
Can, you can.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't because it's not hit twice.
Can I do that? That's the question.
Dude, this is like a super like evil game right now. That's how you play. You done?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I know you were. I know you were. I know. I know. I was like, oh, that would have been a nice card. Would have been a nice card.
I just died. I'm just reacting to your action. That's all I'm doing.
like I have an odd number of mana. Like it's I'm still not drawing lands either.
It is what we can.
I'll take it. You're already blue, right? Okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 my card. I can't play anything else. So go combat, can't pay for propaganda. I got a big creature, so I'm gonna swing a 7 at you. And so let's say put it on.
Yeah.
Kill it. Kill it, fire. Kill it. Kill it. Still cheat something. Only one. Throw that. Do that. Yeah, right now. Yeah, right now. You blue? Yeah, I'm not drawing my answer. One answer.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah,
Too much.
see, you can't.
I can't help. Richard, he's really good at endgames. Do you see anything here? What are your ideas?
Do I see a win for white?
I got the outside passive, but I don't know how long I can hold.
I haven't. The problem is that you're gonna lose that one, or and then that.
I think I'm gonna use this.
It's a problem.
I think I'm gonna use this. Oh, does it?
Is there any trick? I kept trying to do the whatever the knight rook thing is, at least to give me some tempos.
It wasn't good.
I like to play.
I think I just
Basically just let play happen on the queen side. On.
No. Well, yeah. Then what am I going to do? Take here, you take. I mean, you're still winning.
Yeah. And if you try to check the
Which is probably what I would have done because I was just.
This is something I would sit if I was in a tournament game. This is where all my time would be spent.
Yep.
And
I lost that pass
do
but I
it.
did get the lead behind there. I was like, oh, why?
On rook here, bishop takes pawn. The bishop holds. I was looking at
That's
that.
when
That was
everything
one of
went
the
downhill.
ideas.
Then I blundered something else.
And then we're in then that's a pure problem.
Then you drop the rook.
Because
Yeah,
the pawns are all on one side of the board. They're all on white squares. The knight on better on the one side.
It was a
I
good
was thinking
game.
about pushing, but the farther up the board it goes, considering he still has to swear, I can't defend it. I can't get my rook behind it fast enough.
You can beat 4 up there. Here.
Thinking of push, then rook here, then knight back here. Yeah, that's the only move that I think would make sense. He's eventually will get bishop square. Yeah, just move it where he wants. My king needs to be over here because he can't. He's too far
I'm
away.
trying to decide if I should let that come further after those.
And not bad. Now he's playing well.
I had the feeling this is the right move.
Yeah, because if you went here, I would be coming here.
Right. That's,
All I had to do was throw it.
All right, how's the pin now?
Instead of running for
Oh, yeah.
he went for 22-yard gain on that run. He could have
Considering there's no, I mean, bishop here, I'll just exchange. And there- Ooh, that's I like this position. Is that a check in the night here?
No, I did. I wasn't watching that.
They showed everybody jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Guess we go there.
And then they told the 49ers, and now you're going to Green Bay.
It'll have night here.
And the coach said, can you give it another spin, please? Yeah. And the reason why they said that is because they gave the 49er head coach.
No, because
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Guess what?
That's a good shot.
Cold.
14
So,
14 blows through.
and then fork.
20 miles an hour zone. Windshield 43 blows it.
I see night fork. I see night stuff better than
That's an
most
outdoor
people.
stadium.
But I can't, like, Richard has his pawn. I've seen Richard work magic with pawns.
Guess what was practice?
No, for real. Rook and
Okay.
pawn especially.
Let me just get the
Oh,
rook.
yeah.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Get it out of the way.
Aaron and all of them were out there in their short sleeves practicing. And the 49ers are listening to
The rook and pawn.
Yeah, yeah. This is a study. This is a whole study by itself. All right.
Now they may know the 49ers, but I think that whole
Dude, I know.
Oh, that's too cold. It's holding them up.
Rook on the open file being in the back range is just putting so much pressure on
Yeah, I
never,
think it's
never.
checking. Now, what's interesting too, by the way, if let's come back to someplace like this.
Cody, how you doing?
Here, let's say. If I go check and it comes here, and I can come back, I'm threatening that.
Oh, yeah.
If it comes here, I come back threatening name. So the king can't get away without losing the G pawn,
Right.
which is not obvious.
Right. If you ever move that, then you're stuck.
When they play him, he get jets.
Yeah, no. When you're board one, you're the target.
Wow. And it's like, my 7-year-old has better sportsmanship than
Mike, you are playing Kenny.
Oh, my God.
Right over there. Lean back.
Okay,
You can play here. You play it. Yeah.
This is gonna be my last game anyway, so I'll just head out now.
You wanna head out now?
Yeah, is that okay? I know I got, you just leave me on there, I gotta buy. Yeah, I saw I gotta buy, so I'm just gonna scoot.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Anthony, I play. Oh, God.
I'll see you next week.
All right. See you next week. Thank you.
I'm getting my workout tonight.
Oh, Gary's watching. Hey, Gary.
So now,
John, remind me
so
that
now the
Kobe left.
49ers have to go to Green Bay and play in 49 below zero wind chill temperature. Anthony, did you hear what
Well, I
happened?
have to say,
The 49ers beat the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
So now they have to go to Green Bay and play where it's like
For freezing, yeah, Green Bay will have the
you're
advantage.
assuming because they're from California, that's going to be a real problem.
I
And it's a problem anyway. But when I was in the Air Force, I was going over to Southeast Asia. They sent me for combat training to San Francisco in January. And I'm going to Southeast Asia wearing shorts. I mean, you can't bring anything warm.
Yeah.
And so we go to California and it's snowing and we're wearing shorts and short sleeve shirts.
But you got to admit, though, 43 degrees below zero wind chill, that's not,
That's not normal.
But Anthony, do you know what the wind chill temperature is going to be in Green Bay when 49ers play? It's going to be 49 below zero wind chill temperature.
49
Yep.
below?
Yep. And Green Bay's out practicing it, and they showed the Green Bay playing it, and the 49ers were watching them practicing it. And the 49ers faces when they saw Green Bay practicing it in short sleeves, they're like, holy mother of God. We've got to go there. And admit it, isn't that cold, Anthony, or is that just...
I think you're right. I think if they're training in that weather now,
Green Bay is all year long, yeah.
It's not going to surprise them.
Not Green Bay.
It's right.
But 49ers, yeah.
Exactly. I don't think.
And it's not just normal cold. It's not like 20 or
that's home
this
field
is
advantage.
49 degrees below zero with 20-mile-an-hour winds. That's
You have to watch out for hypothermia.
well, that's how Green Bay wins. Didn't you see what happened last time? Some of the Tampa people lost their toes and stuff in the
Did
game.
they really?
One lost his finger. The ball hit him and the finger came off. I mean this. So Anthony, the 49ers were not happy, and the coach said, "Can you give it another spin? Can we play somebody else?"
Yeah, right.
Are you ready? I'm sorry.
I am ready.
Okay.
I had a lucky game last night. I've had a lucky game tonight.
You're a good man.
That's the enchantment where enchant people that three friends that have that. That's yeah. Yeah. I'll just be with you.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm like, I mean, I still get copies though, so you'd be able to count it one. Maybe it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna pay 3 for Jessica's will. I'm gonna pay the 2 so you don't get a copy of it. And I'm going to roll 3 times for cards. Got one set. No. I add red for each card in target opponent's hand, and then I sell top 8. So I'm gonna roll 3 times for cards. And both these players are gonna get 2 force plus 6. Oh, true. That's so I get 1. Plus 4. Yeah, Baron does double itself. So yeah. And then I get the 1 just as well. So I get 7 red mana. Exile copy with standard below. But I'm gonna go combat, and then Nikita, I'm gonna swing you with. Yeah, just as well, man. I'm gonna swing you with 7/7 and 2/8. Yeah, I knocked you out. You have to pay. Yep. Yeah, I'll pay 6 of that. Yep. Then I have 1. Oh, you. Yeah. So let's go main phase 2.
Yeah, now he's gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna play one of the islands because I haven't played Lamp turn. And I have 2 mana now. And I'm gonna use that 2 mana. And I'm gonna cast Paradigm Ritual. Add 3 red to my hand. So let's do it after. Okay. So you don't get gosh. How's it going? Yeah. Give me 1 second.
All of them?
Someone has 7 cards? Got 6. Okay, that one. Okay. So the here, we'll play is a signet, and then I'll tap the other one that's left over, plus that one to play my other red skydiving. And then I'll pass it. Yeah, he killed Krug, so that was
I heard you help him between you two right now. Well, you hit me. I did something. You didn't want to be act construction solution to food at you and this.
what? What's your blaze?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
On. Wait. Okay. You know what sucks you?
You targeted. You targeted. You targeted out there.
And they died. Legendary.
Screw my man.
Wrong
misplay.
misplay.
Wrong misplay. I forgot you were on the board.
Yeah, that. And you can make 12 on time. That's 2-1. Yeah, so right down your thing. I'm gonna pay 3 to sacrifice 5 treasures.
Wait, hit my clock back.
Yes.
Go over your king will play another one. Go over your king will play another one. You took over your king? You know, you ever heard the story about Prince? I'll tell you. Chess games.
You understand you're playing each other, right? Arnold! You're playing three.
I thought the other gentleman left.
No, Cody left. Arnold, you're playing three.
Nice. Nice. Oh, wow, dude, nice.
Whoa. You said Beal? I was like, really? Please don't.
You did?
I resurged
When Nikita played Roll All, I had 1,000 Years Storm.
Why do you think I was holding him?
I had Invisible Rune,
Like, I'm trying
and
to.
I had
Oh,
Crackle
no, I
Flower.
was happy you did. It helps me. I'm trying to be.
If you didn't play Roll All, I was gonna combo.
Your rule of all one year, I didn't play. You could die, so I did 2. I could do that. Oh, I want that card so bad.
That's what I'm saying.
That was good.
My girl's card.
I know you were on the path to do that, dude. So I was like, oh, you're out of that. Like, I got it. Come on. I play this.
Maybe you will.
Dragons?
I was shaking. I was like, am I gonna put this on? I have never read So I love that. I'll see you guys next year.
Well,
That's like 50.
no, stalemate occurs, at least what I know, is when you're not
Every
check,
time you play any game, this
that you're not able to make any move without putting yourself. And there's other things that
So you want to know why thousands years?
but I can never keep track. You know? Because it's
Because they were forced to go out and had to look.
Stand.
So I get a triple
Yeah.
split. He showed me that. I'm like, yeah,
How long have you been playing chess? Sounds like you're from New Orleans.
I was about to Jessica's Will like back in the fucking day. And they
Okay, I do. I like Lebanese restaurants.
Yeah.
Lamb chops, hummus. You know, I had a good one at San Diego.
all my instances where you were next door, you still in the store.
See,
Yeah, right. I like this.
I don't think this COVID has a serious
I was gonna try and do, before I drew Thousand Year Storm, I really wanted to play Nip Visit for a copy. Yeah, because that would have been hilarious.
Yeah. That's why I start putting them on the side.
Yeah, I've done shit like that. Wait, was, what's the next
I can't see your facial expression, man. I see it really.
Put that on a pen. You haven't even interrupted. You would have summoned Sokka Sheep. Because you were gonna, then all of your stuff would tap for 6 extra mana. That's what I heard. That's what you said.
I do stuff. I don't have 10 on one. See that?
No, I keep these because they're good cards. I don't know when I use them. I got two.
You open packs to
No, just fine. Oh, they see I got
Thanks, Joel, for coming.
That's just like the really good ones.
The vehicle will go back. Oh, yeah.
Let's send you
I got you right now.
Oh, yeah, so it.
I really only
Shiba just goes well with most things,
So you've had that, for example, I'm saying if it was a different way, where I had this guy protected after you killed him, I'll be able to kill you again and on that thing.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, you're good.
That's really good. It's like $3.
Is it touch wood?
There was one
Yeah,
that
I
I
know.
handled that it was
Why not?
really good.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not even.
I don't wanna spend my money in the restaurants out there.
Yeah.
I like being close to the ocean. I like Eat Creek Daytona. You ever been there? It's pretty close to the ocean.
Yeah.
Peter Brown.
Yep.
Very good.
I had that in my sliver deck, but it didn't really synergize for me. Yeah, I put my sliver deck like 90%. Worse. Yeah, like that's how we made it.
That's all I've been studying some. I'm studying which one? King's Gambit.
I'm not gonna
Queen Gambit. King's Gambit. Queen's Gambit. Tennessee. I'm studying all of this. Sometimes they hurt me more than they help. So I try. Black, I'm playing black for color scheme. This is what we told.
I felt this shitty deck in 10 minutes and I'm gonna win it.
All you guys, I'm sitting here watching the trailer, and I'm almost like, yeah, I already saw the top. Let's let this happen.
Black decides on what side of black is on the castle. You move your king first, you move two spaces in the second. It doesn't really matter.
And you know what too, like, yeah, I had freaking,
To me, it's not.
I had, I was able to pass off, I was actually able to end the game immediately rather than like take a freaking 15-year turn.
You came close. You came close. Just put some clay up there. Thank you. Now I got.
I'm down to play, but he's the driver, so we kind of probably we're at I wanted to copy.
So it was a good idea to bring things back.
I didn't have the mana for it anyway. In order for me to, the only way I could have casted him is by playing a ritual and then playing him. Oh, that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Good night.
Eerie Ultimatum is a badass. Yeah, that one is really I had to swing everything out of the hill. Oh, the ones are so nice. This is fireball.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do two back.
Go fence. Give me my controller. Pick out one of those. It's like a little bomb. Basically, it just sits there. Oh, dude. Didn't I give you something? A red card. Lava floodgates. Oh, the artifact? Yeah. As this goes around the board, it's like, yeah. That one is really cool. This one actually cool. That's tech for two, right? Lava brick floodgates. Problem is. No, no, you mean one of the last walkers. Unless you're gonna hold it. Everybody's gonna get torched. Exactly. So, and that's gonna do. Oh, yeah. That is really nice. Looks like a silver dollar. I just picked up some silver. Yeah. So we put the money yeah. Silver standard fucking magic cards. It's nothing expensive. It doesn't slow it down. What it does.
Like,
Oh, okay, you got it. Turn.
Yeah.
something to get the king
Drops the knights.
Unless it's Lebanese. Everybody else in Lebanese.
I have the initiative and the peace.
You like that?
Yeah, it does.
Out to D2.
I'm gonna do it that way. I'm looking over here.
Go check it out.
He's
Well,
running out of squares.
sort of reduces you back to where you were.
But if I storm with it, I can just pop, 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 and I'm the meme with it.
Ah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the video.
Good game. Thank you. No, I lost.
Right flat. Yeah. I mean, the position, I mean, that was a beautiful game. You had 3 points for the piece.
Yeah. Figured I'd mix it up, you know? Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, make an announcement. There's a chess tournament in Orlando Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can look it up on the internet.
Is it the class championship?
Florida Championship.
Share it to the group.
Okay. Can you look it up on the internet?
I think so.
Yeah, and it'll be there with all, it's in Orlando. It's this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to, and you can just enter at the door. You got to enter before the first round. I didn't mean to do this to you, but I should have told you.
Perfectly fine. Richard won. Did you figure out how to use that block to
Sounds like a card that would be got some delayed stuff on us.
Set the delay. Now it's set to delay instead of on? Oh, so you know how to use that thing?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Or rather, I can figure it out.
Ben and Sam? Ben, how do you do? What happened?
Oh, I know what that does.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
That's
It's
like terrible.
And the other two haven't started playing.
So they're playing Donnie. Yes, sir. I'm about to leave, man.
You're gonna leave?
Yeah.
Just hit a white card. Someone ridiculous.
And they're still playing?
We're done.
Yeah,
No, Arnold, that's great.
They're still playing. They started playing.
All right, Clinton, where's the thing?
It's in Orlando. It's this
No,
weekend.
no, I mean, if I'm looking it up.
Oh, okay, USC.
Just imagine building a whole board.
No. Tournament. I look under the internet and look under chess tournaments in Orlando, January 2022. I know that's wrong, but it's there.
Is it under, who's it by? Is it Orlando Chess?
It's Larry Storch is running it. Orlando Chess Club, yes. I'll look it up for you if you want. Just say chess tournaments in Orlando, January 2022 on Google. I hit that and it came right up. Sorry.
Andy.
That sounds like the Central Florida question.
Yeah. But it's this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and if you guys want to play the 2 days, it's Saturday and Sunday if you want to play the 2 days. And I think I'm going to play that because it's right in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? What do you think? Should I?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw my best tournaments of it.
I think Kai Tiber, I was told, was playing too. Lars Johansson will be playing. Grandmaster.
Is he gonna play?
Yes. And who else is playing? Henley. Some guy from Miami called Grandmaster Ron Henley's going to play. He's an older Grandmaster. I think Larry Storch is going to play. Lars's wife is going to play. I think Alex Zeller is going to play.
Wait, it says the Central Florida Club Championship is March 26th.
No, it's in January. There's
Central Florida.
It's in January. January 2022.
March 26th, 27th, 2022. CFTC 2022 Club Championship.
Look under January though. You got to say January 2022 chess tournaments in Orlando. You can't look under clubs. You just gotta. It's there. It's this Friday, Saturday. They're telling me at the Claremont Chess Club on Friday. It's there. Trust me, it's there. If you want, I'll look it up. Because I was at the Claremont Chess Club last Thursday, and they're telling me. Right. January 2022. I'll put it in January. Okay.
Nothing. February and March. Just send it to me. If I can't find it anywhere here, and let them know that somebody Googled it and they can't find it. Oh, thank you, Andy.
Did you look into USC everything?
I looked up any chess tournaments in Orlando in January 2022. Actually, I looked up 2022, and there's only stuff for February and March. Sure, it's not online.
There's. Did you look? Do you know there's a site where you can look up chess tournaments in Florida? They have that site.
I guess the FCA is the only one, and I haven't seen anything on there.
I just saw it. I think like yesterday. I was gonna go this Friday.
Oh, I'm
Saturday,
not
Sunday.
doubting you. I just can't find it. If you see it, share it with me. Share it.
I will.
I'll be very happy to see a post by you. There.
Okay.
And roll the dice so that I can draw a card and everybody else can roll the dice. If you draw a card, you also roll the dice.
Arnold, are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Thank you. I got Arnold, I got Cody, and I got. It's weird. When I tell so much to remember it, then I remember it. Arnold, Cody, and Mike is left.
Are you friends with Larry Storch?
Yeah, but not close friends.
Okay, just get on Facebook. Are you Facebook friends?
I think so.
Okay, just get on Facebook. Say, Larry, give us information about your tournament Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Orlando.
Okay.
I'll do that tonight. I'll say, Larry, give us.
Okay, I guess that's.
Well, it's not important. I'll get it to you, but it is this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll get it to you on the internet. I'll put it on my Facebook. Look for it on my Facebook.
Okay. You're not leaving yet, are you?
No, I'm still busy. That game, I'm still thinking
That,
about.
yeah, that was a good game.
But at least I'm making you think, right?
Of course. You always do. You're like the hardest person I play. All right, that looks reasonable. All right. All right, I got wait against Kenny.
Who's next?
You are.
Sanko.
Black against Richard.
Where's Richard?
Richard, right there.
Okay, I'll go play Richard. And I'm black.
Ready is white against Mark, or Ben Martin, sorry.
Trash talk.
No trash talk.
That's why I'm playing.
That's an Alessandro thing. And Ed. That's an Alessandro thing. And Ed. No, maybe Saturday.
Oh, yeah, right.
Ready?
Good gentlemen.
All right, Arnold. See you later.
And the Packers were out playing it. Like, we need more control. That's the
We need less people doing shit, more people telling people You know how to use that function. How do you use this?
I'm pretty new to this.
I think what I do is I hit this and then it's removed. Right? It got his hands open. I kind of like it. Touch move. And what's the other thing? If you move the right hand, you hit the clock with the right hand. So you don't have this double angle. You cancel. You move your king first, set it down, move the other piece, set it down, then you hit the clock. Okay. So it's not all that.
Not too much of a set.
Yeah, it's fun one. Other people can do it, so I'm trying to. It's so old, and I'm just sort of like, sure, my favorite.
Tribal travel. You ever seen that yet? Tribal travel. You take like creature lords, like Merfolk lords, like your Merfolk equals +1/+9. Plus you get like your elf lords, like all of your elves equals +1/+9. They put them in changes. All the changes are reduced by 2 because of your commander. So you just play that. They tribal travel over here. Tribal travel.
Quite more than almost a year. Nobody does.
You know, with Phoebe and me and like clumsy stuff, running the walls, it's been there for like, you know.
Bill back then, like 10 minutes. And I almost won too. I was like a hair over only because you're and he told me like only because he was watching all of the somebody.
Yeah. It's always in the same thing where you can say. It's shitty.
My God, and you just make a shit ton of tokens, and then
You do it. Have two artifacts and that turn artifact before it's triggered. Have two of those artifacts and that artifact before it's triggered.
oh my God.
Infinite half treasure tokens, and then you can stack all the magnets on your artifact. So you need a one. He's going. Well, I think one can maybe still a dragon.
I don't have a wallet.
You're like the one that makes
Should be with art. WDARF.
Yeah, Jeff.
Bye.
Thanks for your voice.
Bye, guys.
There's like under this leg of the table, it's like a little bit of plastic. All that sort of reflective. I dropped my cards, so I'll shuffle them in. Okay. Drop them.
Unless you need it.
No, I don't.
The shotguns are like D&D maps. Actually, like the old school warrior. The one they used for the paladins and signets secret there. Okay. That weird old ground warrior.
The order that they kind of used in, what was that? What was it, Pharaohs? I think it was Pharaohs. They had that Yeah. Literally, like, spin it around. Spin it around. It literally just goes, just bursts. Shit. Like a small 2-pound ball on the end of a rope. You, like, wrap the rope around your body, building like the headphones, and then you just kind of like, and it just like shoots out. It's really more of like a cool, like, the guys who like say it's a good weapon, they'll be like, yeah, it's a great weapon, anything you want. And they do like 360 backflip and hit the party, and it's like, and the guy with the sword and shield is just like, it's like, you know, like if the gun was ever in your face, do one of these. You stop them every time. I like the ones that, and the kid's just like, does it, and then it cuts the guy who just goes. Water shield. Well, most of the time it's not like an arcing like shot; it's a straightforward. It's really good. Like if you're concealed, because you can keep it close to your body, and you just kind of pop out, hit someone with it, bring it back, and take off. So that. They bring it up over and grab it. So do the rope. Super smart. Really long fucking thing that each shoulder carries. This is just really random back shit that you know about ancient history. Really long gap in that face with cut down really small and really long. So the object was they'd all be sitting there, roll, while the other person has their shield up moving with penetrate. But then it all pretty much the ball stuck in there, so it renders the shield pieces. It's like half charge. Because now with the weight and everything, now it's a whole shield there. Yep, you can just force it through the other side. Forbidden bread. It is literally called forbidden. I love it so much. I like it. 3,000-year-old
The girl told him to that. And the instructor was like, whoa, you can't get a hold on one of those. Don't move your arms. No, don't move your arms. Don't move your arms. You gotta let him grab and move the arms out. Do it again one more time. No, none of them, they go, no, they go, no. The bang. The double tap. Make sure
Just about to screw.
how damage is this? So deep, you have to be sure. Oh, that is damage. If you really did it, it's really good. It's okay. It's like the damage card when you pulled it out of the sleeve like that. I was like, what?
What about sleeve man? Damage sleeve too.
It's the damage sleeve too. Alright, dudes. I think we got
Never go back.
see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Mike.
You doing have a wonderful evening. Hey, I'll be back.
This week is a good night. Or I might just take my game. Is it the evening thing? Yeah, she asked for all the features.
It's just us defending it. I do that. I see just one calculation. When my phone makes another move. It's
About 5 seconds after I made the move.
It just screws me out. So how you doing? I know there's a tournament this week. Do we have a chess library for chess club?
Not sure what they do.
Claremont has this chess library that's really nice. They let you check books out and stuff. Huh?
We don't have one as well.
But I mean, it's really nice. You get this, they have a lot of people here. You can check it out and bring it back next week. I just saw those books in the corner.
Oh, I see.
I love books. That's my problem. So you're working or
So,
I was up a full piece, and he used the files. I won every game tonight with
can
that.
you experience why I find the ideal job?
yeah, just try to fit some chess in there. Get some.
That was on.
Get your master.
Shouldn't have won.
Chess.
Oh, I got one.
You got your
A
master.
full piece up. My attack was
You
successful.
got your pound on me,
No, that's what I'm
Tony.
talking about.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
That's what you wanted,
This is
didn't
your
you?
time to get your chess.
Finish.
Work on getting
Shouldn't have
your
allowed.
chess ready. So
Maybe
he said, "Hey, chess
the year
Put that on your
2022.
resume. They'll
Good
hire
game,
you at
Ken.
Wall Street.
You'll never forget this one, won't
There's
you?
something about when you're chess master, they
Right.
hire you. They don't care. They figure.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you glad you have me back?
Kenny, I'm very
Huh?
Yeah,
all
he's always gonna have a
so
job.
great.
Go is tough. It's a tough.
All right, what happened?
I lost.
I won.
Same game.
Have a good night, kid.
Trade.
Good seeing you, dude. What's your first name again?
Kitty.
Kenny. Good seeing you, Kenny. We're still.
Yeah, I think you just ran out of time. You took two.
Well, I know I just ran out of time, but I shouldn't have. Should have played.
I mean, I sit there watching that clock and you're like, what's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4
This
minutes?
took me
5
found every
minutes.
move.
You used 5 minutes for one move.
Unbelievable.
On one move, you spent 5 minutes and then made your move. I was like, wow. That was
I can spend a lot more than 5 minutes on my move.
That was heartbreaking. Who wouldn't take the free piece? Free piece, and then 10 moves later this.
Good job. I didn't see it.
What happened here?
I did a full piece up the whole game. I completely dominated the whole game, and I couldn't coordinate my pieces back after I took the piece.
Well, did you win? That's the bottom line.
No.
No,
Who beat you?
it's black to move here.
There's way to move.
What the
But there's
hell are you
nothing that's
doing?
the safe way.
You should be losing to 1600.
Yeah,
I won a full piece. I don't know what else. He
yeah.
found
There's
every
nothing
move.
I can.
Did he
I mean,
beat you on
queen-
what time?
No.
I mean, all I
mean,
can
call
think of
time,
is
but I
night
mean,
sack, but
doesn't
even
matter.
then, what?
Yeah, exactly.
He
Still have an
he
eight
found
and
every
five
move,
three.
every make threat.
Yeah.
This club's getting too tough for my club. I come here to win, not lose. No, I'm just kidding. It's good.
Tougher than the Claremont club.
I like the Claremont Club. It's open. We're back open. I was there last Thursday, so we played.
Nothing I can do up.
Good players.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's even better.
Yeah, it's there's nothing I can do.
So now I'm trying to come here. I go to Claremont.
This over here, I had to take
Trying
him
to just
to
change your
maintain
game.
the piece, and then he gets all.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You've been working on this for how long?
Since
Nothing
64.
saves way.
Okay, yeah, so a long time.
So back up a couple of moves. What happened?
That you'd have to go back 10 moves. You know, we have to look at that one. I'm not even kidding. He lost the piece, and then he played perfect every move thereafter.
And they beat the hell out of me, and I lose rating points. I was like,
I was on the 7th rank. I had the piece. I did everything, and he just.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
couldn't coordinate my pieces back.
but I'm stuck at 1700. In other
Okay,
words,
yeah.
I
Fair.
can't go below.
I got to put that one in
1700.
the computer.
I want to get my next goal is to get an 1800 for it, but it's
That's
and then chess.com. I'm annoyed. Did you know what my new rating on chess.com is now? 1002.
Not surprising with that.
Huh?
It's not surprising with that.
I guess I suck.
No, chess.com is not.
I mean,
very widely
I got destroyed
rated.
by the 9, 10, and 1100 rated players, Anthony. They were just shredding my ass. I was-
Yes.
yeah, 5-minute blitz.
5 minutes.
And you know I'm not that bad, am I? I mean, or is there something wrong? So who's
I can never hope like win every game.
now? But on my
I beat Mike. It's not going to happen again. I beat Mike,
right,
and then I lost again. Always.
you're acting like the Dallas Cowboys. Beat the good teams and lose to the bad teams.
McKinney's not a bad player. I just shouldn't have lost that position. No, nobody could see that far in to see you don't take the free piece that's sitting there.
That's true. That's true. Who's up? Or are we playing a tournament, or what's going
No,
on?
that's the last game.
You want to play some speed?
Yes.
Let's play. All right, let me sit down and get my ass whooped here. Now look, Anthony, I'm losing to 1,000 players and I'm rated 1,000, so you should destroy me every single game.
Yeah, but I don't.
Huh?
Yeah, but I don't.
But what's funny is my rating on light chess is like 1950. So how is it that I'm 1,000 on chess.com and 1950 on light chess? Is that much of a difference? I guess it is, right?
The lead chess they don't cheat as much.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
It's funny how I can be talking about emulating you.
I'm glad that works for you. I don't even know what you mean by emulating me.
Same here, type was so that I do knight knight f3, bishop c4, classical style moves, nothing fancy or theory, you know.
Yeah.
Since you don't have to, at least you in the past.
I don't know either of the main Sicilian line, any of them really.
Yeah. I mean, if I try playing English against you, you do the same thing as black, basically. You reverse.
It works.
Yeah, exactly. Gives me an opening book too.
Damn those opening books.
I love I've been reading the opening books. I've been reading Steinitz. I love Steinitz. God, I'm in love with Steinitz now. I was going through his games. I just couldn't believe how good he is. You know what I mean? Either he's good or I'm understanding him. You know, you got to study somebody you understand. I like the guy.
Guess which world champion I happen to like?
Who?
Mikhail Tal.
Talls. He's great.
There are good sacrifices, and then there are talls.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Now, does he mean talls as in towels or tall as in tall glass of water? Good sacrifices and then tall sacrifices. Never mind. I'm trying to get a bad joke in.
Yeah.
I guess stand-up don't do stand-up for a day job. Okay, Anthony, what are you threatening? That's what you're threatening.
Yeah. optional, it's highly encouraged.
Do they frown on you?
I haven't really noticed one way or the other since I always wear one indoors. No professional thing to do, you know.
Are you a rebel like me?
I guess so.
I left California. I left Jacksonville 22 years ago. I miss San Diego.
What are you doing?
Was trying to set a smell around the sugar sauce.
Did they finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it. Oh shit.
I don't actually know how to do that.
It's whatever you do, whatever you
I guess we can pick up on the soda leaves. They're done.
Oh, you put it in?
Yes.
Oh, I know how to do that.
I sound like I can fix it.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, Anthony. I don't want my clock to run too long.
Sorry.
That sounds pretty good for most folks, right?
Everybody
Everybody.
finally stands for woods.
Mine again. After that.
Well, we're not talking about sealed system. Right?
Yeah.
Because 85% of the time we're
You might want to say it's 11 as usual.
Probably not that long. I don't think I'm playing on that.
Yeah.
I can show up.
You just do.
Right? You go to the parts store. Typically, you go to the parts store before you go to the house.
To turn off the intro.
I can be telling them the people, you know. It was like that for 10 years. First couple of years.
That's like an opening trap to me.
Mm-mm. This is not. We're way into the main game. I got lucky.
Tractors, John Deere tractors.
All right, well, Fisher gets up clean, so I can get up clean too.
Take the book.
Because at night actually is worse. At night is really bad for me.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, you're that is screwed.
I know that, but what I'm saying is his night was so good that it was. If I didn't take that night, I would have been really. I mean,
I'm not sure it's relevant to this point in the game.
Yeah.
That was
One move.
I got to take some material back, right?
You get half the population believing that we need to save the planet because we're breathing too much, too much CO2 from whatever, fossil fuels or whatever. Then it's really easy to implement controls, taxes, restrictions. There's a global mindset. Save the planet. Dude, the planet's gonna be here after the species come out, right? We'll be gone eventually. Every day, we can cool become extinct. The planet will still be here. Planet's pretty damn tough. Like Pompeii, you ever been over to Pompeii and seen all those people like fried in lava, man? Ask them how the planet's doing. I got that from George Carlin. You know who George Carlin is? What about Bill Hicks? You ever heard of Bill Hicks?
Okay, another one.
Good.
I get one.
Check it now. You might have to be a little older to appreciate it. He talks about Bush. You know, and
All right. So you want to see the standings?
he's very funny. So you from around here, man?
Computer
Out
problem.
here, you surf?
I don't serve.
Board, edit, change layout.
The surfing isn't really that hard here, but if you can surf here,
You're just getting everything fucked up. Stop. Play your game. Let's roll. Let's
it's only good for you like 30 days out of the year. Hit and miss. You were just the right time, right phase of the time.
I took 5 points from mine.
Skateboarding, that looks pretty fun. A lot of people do that. Skateboard parks, oh yeah. These hills.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, lots of people like skateboarding. Everybody's so different. You go out there, it's just so crowded. Here, there's like nobody in the water. You ever been? Sharks. That's why. I heard it's so bad. I mean,
You're smart enough so much. You can get to better ways. You don't even get
oh, I don't need those. In California, I can do up to 4 foot waves on my foam paddle board. Here, I don't like it.
It's like that all the time.
A lot of wind at this latitude, I found out. Like I might be better off in Jackson, 100 miles north of here. There's a gust wind, right? It's like for paddleboard surfing, you don't want wind. You don't want it for surfing either, I guess. You know? It's like, but man, is this your first time here? It's like my third time here. I'm going up to Barnes and Noble. You know about that? On Saturday night. It's by there. It's on the website. Right? It's the Barnes and Noble, but it's called Tangiers Outlet.
Yes.
That Barnes and Noble. They meet there Saturday night, 6:30. I've been going up there picking up the game. It's more informal. I'm kind of informal. I'm not. I can do the informal thing. I'm really just coming to. I just get out. So I'm You never heard of Jim Jones? You never had Jim Jones hat parties in college? You never heard of what happened with Jim Jones in the cult in South America? And the congressman flew down there? You never heard that expression before? Like the Kool-Aid? This guy, man, he was like a cult leader, right? A preacher. When he started college, he was a Guyana or something like that, some country in South America. A lot of relatives started contacting the senator or state congressman from San Francisco area. It's a long time ago, maybe 30, 40 years ago, 40 years ago. If you look it up, Jim Jones, you'll find it. Jim Jones, Kool-Aid, South America. But they decided, they caught on to this guy, and he was like doing illegal stuff to Americans, and he was going to be in trouble, right? And so he got the whole 1,000 people in this compound there to drink the poison Kool-Aid. Oh, we got to drink the Kool-Aid. They all drink poison Kool-Aid. Kids, moms, dads. So that's like the expression of drinking the Kool-Aid. You didn't know that? No wonder I can't communicate with anybody.
We don't have any stars.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. It's like, that's an expression for someone that Today I bought a scanner, and they tried to sell me a service pack, the service warranty of the scanner. You never buy that shit. You just don't, right? I don't. I said, no, I'm not drinking the service protection. She knew exactly what I was talking about. And then she laughed. I said, I'm not drinking any of the cool right now. I was in Walmart a year ago. I was like, this is what you tell you. I said, no, I'm not a good smart man. I got 3 years I'm saying that, it gets me in trouble. Well, my student, someone to my age, his wife, she was going, how she wanted to teach her, so he told me why. I was out in the restaurant. I got me in there. No. As George Carlin said, stay how stupid the average person is and consider half the world is more stupid than that. I hate to be young. It's hard enough for me to work in manufacturing in the country, but I didn't really fit on my major. You know, I was really a corporate guy. I just kind of happened into that, stuck with it. I really looked at me at all. And jobs were so tight. You know, it's manufacturing. But are there going to be any jobs in the future? They're trying to eliminate jobs. People have robots who won't work. Everybody on universal income. See, I have a friend. I got a friend from ZD who went to the Libertarian who wants to be a lot of people. I can do that president. Got it to end the Federal Reserve and IRS and the drug war and the troops on the wall. So we're going to fix the economy. Let's fix what we got here, okay? That's not my fault. And but this guy was in the Navy, and his dad was a lawyer, and he really wanted to be a lawyer. He went to law school. He dropped out and went to electrician school, and now he's working as a union electrician. He's not really in the unions, but that's just where the job happened to be at the time, right? He's also working for private companies. So the other hand. But the way the world's going, man, I don't know if a robot is always going to be able to know how to do it, pull cable, wire a house, things like that. If you have that type of skill, you can go anywhere in the world and make money. That's the kind of thing I would like to do. Not too old. It doesn't really matter. This is God's waiting for it. I can't believe I'm the old people. San Diego, I get out. It's like, I'm an old guy. People respect me. You're not respected. There's so many of us. You know, it's like, it's so old. We're talking too much, Trey. Thanks for the game, man. Hope to see you Saturday night. Talk too much. Just don't drink the Kool-Aid. Look that up. Look that up. See what you find. I'll talk to you next time.
I believe you.
Jim Jones. Tony, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Tony, have a good night.
You too.
Hey, Trey, you know anything about water treatment systems? You're from Daytona, right? You know anything about water treatment systems? Do you have a water treatment system in your house?
No. I guess what made me pause is just I have a friend that works at Massey and he knows about it, but that doesn't mean I know.
Oh, Massey is like termite people? Those people are spooky, man. They keep showing up at my door.
Okay.
You know, I told them.
I'm in a complicated position now.
You know, they show up for termites, right? And when termites attack me, I guess I need it, right?
Yeah, I may not go to a tournament. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I just need to keep studying. You know what I mean?
I don't judge it by 5 minute games.
Huh?
You do well with it when you really sit and think. I mean, look, anybody. You got ended up falling asleep at the Lord.
I need to get a water treatment system. I got, was in Home Depot, someone got my name and number, and called me up. I said, okay, well, I did have a reverse osmosis system on my sink. See, you had to, drinking water was terrible. Couldn't drink the tap water. Do you drink tap water here?
I mean, put it through a filter, yeah.
Like pour it into a filter?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a Brita filter?
Kind of like, yeah, like a Brita filter. Seems better than the tap, but I used to drink out of the hose as a kid. Don't really see too much of a difference. It's not too bad. I guess it just depends on the area where you're at.
Yeah, well, is it true that they have 4 times a year, they tell you where your water is? World water is, have you heard of that? So I wouldn't know about it because I never want to have a TV. Unless, I don't know how I would find out.
They'll have an emergency cash where they'll sell it. Literally, they'll sell it half. I think it happens often for magazines.
You know, last time.
Long time ago, I have heard
Where do you hear the morning?
they call you. They call you. City call you. But you used to get called a lot.
Really, I wasn't really interested in spending a bunch of money on a water treatment system, but I think I might go. I think it might make sense. I don't know, start off with the whole house. They've got a really cool device station. I've never seen this before. It eliminates the need for launchers, right? It's a little thing, right, it creates hydroxyl ions, right? So it's kind of like ozone, right? And apparently it bleaches your clothes, right? It washes your clothes really gently. It has a lot of benefits to it. It just uses cold water. That's all you do. You don't wash your hot water. I mean, it sounds like snake oil, but something like that can work. It's very plausible, right? So I've never seen that before. So this is new and emerging. Hey, I'm out of here, Jim.
All right.
Take it easy, sir.
Yeah, you too.
See you Saturday. Watch it over. Be big.
I'll play control with two solitudes instead of full 4.
No, no, no. Okay, another one. Okay. Damn. All right, let's play some chess. Check. Okay, I get back.
Bless you. You okay, Joel?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Go, ready? Check.
Draw.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'm ready. to move.
at me again.
That's all right.
Okay, I get right.
Last game.
All right. time.
No, damn, too much.
Late on the move. You give up your queen, the block for me.
I made a mistake here. I blew it somewhere. But you played well tonight. Thank you. Nice job.
Thank
I'll see you next week. It's too quick. I can't play this fast. You know what? I just can't play this fast. But it's a good turnout. Hmm?
I'm glad we had someone like him and Alessandro. I want to see him and Alessandro fight it out. Good night, all.
I